welcome to On Cinema. This is a podcast called On Cinema where we talk about different movies that I like and also some other movies that I'm not even as aware of. And we got with me big special guest, Gregg Turkington.
Hey guys, great to be here.
So we're going to do something a little different through technology here. We're going to be talking to some fans of On Cinema and getting some of their favorite movies, and maybe we'll have a couple things to say about that too. So on the line we have right now, we have Olivia Fox calling in. Olivia, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
And Olivia, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Blade Runner.
Oh, yes, that's a classic.
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to hear you guys talk about some sci-fi.
Yes, we both do love sci-fi. I don't know if I would. I guess I would consider Blade Runner a sci-fi movie, not in the traditional sense.
Not traditional, no.
Because a lot of times when I think of sci-fi, I think of Star Trek and space and being out in space. Blade Runner is set on Earth, even though it is in the future. So, and they deal with robots.
That's a very good point.
And it was very popular, and there wasn't a sequel. But there should be, and I'd love to see it.
I heard they might be doing a prequel.
Really? Okay. Well, I stand corrected. Who would that be? Harrison Ford back again, or?
Boy, I'm not too sure.
Okay,
it sounds weird to me, but
we'll be looking for it. And this is a popcorn movie, and by that I mean load up on popcorn and sit back and relax and enjoy Blade Runner because it's good.
All right, Olivia, thanks for the recommendation. Definitely something I'm going to check out soon. It's been years since I've seen it, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for calling in, and
thank you so much. And
of course, no problem. Have a great.
Thank you. Keep up with the suggestions, all of you. That was a good one.
I got Chris Carr on the line. Chris.
Hey Tim, how's it going?
Great, thanks for calling in. What's your? And I got, by the way, Gregg Turkington's here as well.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, hey Greg, how's it going?
Oh, great. We're just doing a special edition here, and it's a lot of fun.
Chris, what's your favorite movie?
That would be King of New York, starring Christopher Walken.
Oh wow, I don't. You sure it's not Prince of New York? Is a
Prince? The Prince.
It's King of New York.
King of New York with Christopher Walken.
Yes, it's an Abel Ferrara movie.
I don't think that was released in wide release because I've never heard of that, and I tend to know what Christopher Walken is up to. So
you're pretty on point with that stuff, Greg.
Yeah. So I don't. Was it released under another title? Sometimes they have different titles for different countries. Where are you calling from? Maybe it has another title in America.
Well, it was based in New York, so it was an American movie.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Chris. Sounds like an interesting movie. Is that a crime movie, like a mafia movie?
It's a criminal drug-related movie, yes.
All right. Well, we'll definitely check that out.
Sounds classic.
Thanks, Chris.
I'll always like to see what Christopher Walken... Hey, maybe that was Christopher Walken. His name was Chris.
Got Sam Grady calling in. And we'll be finding out exactly what Sam is. Hey, Sam, how's it going?
Hey, Tim, pretty good.
Great. So, Sam, what's your favorite movie?
Tim, my favorite movie is Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights.
Ooh, Boogie Nights. Okay.
Hey, I would have guessed that your favorite movie would be The Deep, because from the sound of your voice, it sounds like you're calling from underwater.
All right.
All right, I'm sorry. I could probably blame that on my dormitory's internet connection. I'm sorry.
Okay, but The Deep is a good movie. Who was in that? Roy Scheider.
So tell me a little bit about Boogie Nights. I'm not so. I don't know if if I have seen it, I've forgotten it. Greg, do you have any?
Oh, that's a great movie. Yeah. It's about the
Well, let me
porno.
Why don't we let
porno
why don't
kings.
we why don't we let Sam
About the porno kings.
Why don't we let Sam tell us a little bit about it? Sam.
Yeah, Greg was right. It is about a group of people that work in the porn industry and talk about performances. Mark Wahlberg, Julianne Moore, John C. Reilly, of course, and we can't say enough things about Burt Reynolds.
Oh,
wow!
That was a Burt Reynolds comeback film. Much like a film that I'm trying to get onto the schedule here with John Travolta is Pulp Fiction. We want to do a whole episode on Pulp Fiction because that was really really a remake, or I'm sorry, a comeback film for him, and he's sort of never looked back since then. But before Pulp Fiction, there was a lot of there was a lot of people writing him off. Anyways, thanks, Sam. We'll check out that movie. I got Mickey on the line. Hey, Mickey, how's it going?
It's going good, Tim.
Mickey, what's your favorite film?
I'm here with my friend Connor, where we want to talk about our favorite film, Harry and the Hendersons.
Okay, that's a John Lithgow movie.
That's a great movie. Yeah,
we were just talking last week or a few weeks ago. Can't remember when, about Klippendorf's Tribe. But tell me a little bit about Harry and the Hendersons. I remember loving that movie, but God, it must be 15 years since I've seen it.
Well, you could watch it. I own it. I'll loan it to you.
Well, John Lithgow, who is a father of a family, they go to the woods and they accidentally pick up Bigfoot. It's a Sasquatch. And they come to love him. At the very end of the film, there's this really dramatic scene where he basically has to let Harry go.
All right. Very interesting stuff. Is it a comedy?
I would call it more of a dramedy. There's a really powerful performance by Sir Lithgow.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Mickey.
So much variety with the choices people are calling in today, and we appreciate that.
Well, it's been really fun getting to hear what people's favorite movies are. We'll see if there's a couple, any more calls.
Try and stump the experts. Maybe throw out something that we don't know about would be interesting.
Well, let's see Wesley here. See if Wesley's got let's engage with him and see if he's got something going. Hi,
Wesley. What's up?
Hey, Wesley. What's your favorite film?
Let's see. I've been thinking about this a lot, and it's a hard question to answer, but I would have to go with the film called Match Point. It's directed by Woody Allen.
Oh, right. Yeah. That came out, 5 years ago or something like that, right?
Yeah,
this is one of those Woody Allen movies where actually Woody's not even in the movie. A lot of people remember know some of his more famous movies are him in the movie as well. But this is not one of those movies. So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, basically, Match Point is about this tennis instructor who he instructs this guy and meets this guy's sister and starts to date her. But and then he gets involved with this American woman and ends up going behind his wife's back and ends up things get a little hectic.
That's not the best movie.
The couples and stuff.
That wasn't a good movie.
It's like more of a thriller.
Yes, that's not a great movie. We wouldn't feature that on the show.
My question is, if you're going to go see a Woody Allen movie, why would you go see a Woody Allen movie if Woody's not in it?
Exactly.
That's sort of like a missed opportunity for him.
I mean, it's a little hard, to get past, but I think once you get past that...
Well, I wouldn't try to get past it. I just would...
All right, Wesley. Well, we'll definitely put it on the list as one of our favorite films from our listeners. Definitely not going to be on our gold standard list that we're instituting.
Yes, I understand that.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Wesley. Keep listening to the cast. How do you listen, on iTunes, or you subscribe through another service?
I listen through iTunes.
Great. Okay. Well, we love our iTunes friends, and especially now on SoundCloud, people are really enjoying the show that way as well. All right. Thanks, Wes.
Yeah. Keep up the good work.
Thanks very much. Where are you calling from?
Springfield, Illinois.
Springfield. Yes.
Yeah. A lot of great movies. Well, a lot of great movies out of Chicago, which is the same state. So,
Blues Brothers. Have you seen the Blues Brothers?
Yes, I have.
That is a classic. I love both of those guys.
And are you in school now? Or are you studying cinema? Or are you?
I'm actually planning to go to film school next year at Columbia College.
Make us another classic, would you?
Mm-hmm. A lot of great filmmakers came out of film school. I'm thinking of people like Steven Spielberg and all the rest of them. So good luck with that, and thanks for calling in. Are you a long-time listener? All right, Wes, gotta go. I got John Cairns coming in. John, how's it going?
All right.
Having a good.
It's going all right.
John, tell me, what's your favorite film?
Small Soldiers.
I'm detecting a little accent. Do you mind identifying where you're calling from?
Glasgow, Scotland, UK.
All right. Well, that's got to be a record, huh, Greg? What do you think of that?
Yeah. So I guess obviously you're able to pick up our broadcast in the UK, and that's good news.
Aye, it's great. Aye, modern technology for you.
Yeah. So are you able to access it through the iTunes, or how are you getting the podcast?
Aye, iTunes. It's your Twitter. I hear it through, and then I just pop on iTunes and then type in On Cinema.
That's unbelievable, isn't it? And through Skype now, I want a big plug out to Skype. Skype, if you go to skype.com, you can access free email chatting or web chatting. And right now we're just doing audio, but really an amazing service. And it makes the world such a small place. It's really neat. But thanks for...
And Sam, we recently covered a movie on an episode called The Hunt for Red October from one of your fellow countrymen. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but that's a personal favorite of the On Cinema family.
All right. Well, what an honor it is to talk to somebody from the great the United Kingdom and Small Soldiers. That's a kid's movie, or is that a...
Aye, it's my favorite when I was growing up. Me and my papa used to watch it.
All right. Well, excellent stuff. Thanks very much, and all the best. And if you ever come to America, I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Probably not.
Okay, we got one more call we'll take. Hello, sir. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Craig.
Hey, Craig. What's your favorite movie?
Yeah, I have two, but I'll give you my first one.
Just one, please.
Chariots of Fire.
Chariots of
yes,
Fire.
Yes.
We covered this on our podcast several months ago.
Is that where you heard of the movie, or have you been a fan of this movie for years?
No, Dead Poet Society.
Okay, Dead Poet Society. We'll take a couple more.
Dead Poet Society's great with Robin Williams.
Okay, who we got here? What's your name?
My name is Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. Thanks for calling in. And what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is The Long Goodbye by Robert Altman.
Okay. I'm not sure about that
Don't
one.
Don't know that one so well, but
I know his movie Popeye and MASH. Those are more popular movies from him. And if you're not interested in those two movies, then you're probably not a big fan of movies in general, would you say?
That's probably true. I do like those, so I would say that I am a big fan. I like
Now,
MASH.
The Long Goodbye was a remake, am I right?
It was adapted from a book that had been adapted once before.
I see. All right. Well, thanks for that.
Who's in that one?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Who's in the movie?
Oh, it was Elliot Gould. He played Philip Marlowe, the 30s detective.
Yes.
If you want to see a good Elliot Gould movie, I recommend MASH, which is also directed by the director that you're referring to, Robert Altman.
And if you want to see another Elliot Gould movie you may not have seen, that's probably not one of his best, but I enjoyed it anyway. It's called Matilda, and it's about a boxing kangaroo. And it's fun for kids and fun for adults if you're in the right mood.
All right. Thanks for calling in. And, guys, this has been so fun to hear from all you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the On Cinema family. You guys are special to us. And, you make the show worth doing. I don't know. I mean, it's great to hear from them, but I don't think we'll be doing more of these episodes. I hope not.
Thanks very much for listening.